So between Pikachu and Rosalina, who would have the advantage over the other one, in your opinion?
Jeez, well, in my experience, I have a close friend who plays Rosalina really well, and her spacing is really impeccable. But at the same time, I've seen Squid play Pikachu, and his spacing is really good as well. So it just depends on who, in the end, gets better reads and better spacing with their characters.
It also just occurred to me that Rosalina and spacing in the same sentence can mean two different things, and I plan to use that fun later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
I'm sad I didn't think about
so,
that. It's good.
Bread and butter combo for low percents on Rosalina there was the up throw into up tilt. Not very many options to get out of it, if any.
Not giving him too many options for getting back on the edge either, and as I say that, he does. So.
I mean, yeah.
Commentators
with
curse.
some instances, it may be best to just recover onto the stage instead of grabbing the ledge first, because people are going to expect the ledge grab in most instances.
Exactly.
One of the Baton Rouge people known as Brawler G, he plays Little Mac, and in most instances he will recover onto the stage instead of grabbing the ledge because no one expects it.
That's really true. And I think if Pikachu can get a hold of that, then he will definitely have an advantage.
At least spacing-wise against, against
right.
the Space Lady. But as we see, we got a commanding lead for Rosalina right now. Offstage game is also pretty strong. There's the Meteor Smash, but thankfully, because of its weak knockback power, Pikachu was able to recover perfectly fine. With those Thunder Jolts and I guess at later percentages Thunder, Rosalina could use the gravitational pull and negate it entirely. Nice KO.
That was good.
Luma, I guess, in this case, has more launching power than Rosalina, so with that star thing being gone now, Space Lady is just at a loss for really ability.
Top tier commentary.
Her shield is gone. Her, well, not that shield, but like her body shield, I guess.
Exactly, and that really incapacitates a lot of Rosalina players. You see them lose their Luma, and some people will just end up rolling over and over, which is really not a good strategy at all. But others,
it's mostly annoying.
Pretty much, but.
Are Arrow and Viticus around?
Some players unfortunately do it. They think that Luma is the only thing that Rosalina has, but you definitely can. You definitely can do combos without Luma. It just makes it a lot more difficult.
Nice strategy by Pikachu to get rid of Luma there.
They're definitely.
While Rosalina was already like in the air and trying to recover back on stage. I don't know what he was trying to predict there. Maybe a Thunder or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was going for either.
Angelo.
That Luma coming back though. Again, Rosalina will like to attack while she's getting sent flying, so Luma can stick around and then return to her. And Nebula will like to mash the button, or neutral air mostly, to bring Luma over to him. And there goes Luma off the stage again.
Yeah, there are really two ways to play against a Rosalina. Either focus on getting the Luma out of the way first and then focus on just Rosalina, or kind of just ignore it. And both have their advantages and disadvantages, but it looks like for the most part Squid's going to get it when he can, but take that more of an ignoring approach.
Nice wait on Nebula's end by getting the up air right when Pikachu dodged. Or rather when he recovered
Good
from the
read.
dodge.
Good read, good read.
Pikachu's really struggling to get a good hit off.
You see him targeting that Luma.
Nebula's also doing a fantastic job of keeping his space around. And there goes the balloon. Super sad face. That up
The balloon is what's most important.
Of course, every time you go to Smashville or Town City, there's always that balloon that just comes right across the stage thinking it owns the place.
Exactly.
You just gotta show what's what.
Doesn't matter if you win, as long as you got the balloon.
As long as you got the balloon.
That's what matters.
The moral victory goes to the person who pops the balloon either the most or at all. Because there are some people who just do not respect the fact that the balloon is there and you can pop it.
Personally, I think there should be a new rule where whenever you get a balloon, your opponent loses a stock.
Oh, yeah.
I think it should be an instant SD.
Oh, yeah. Totally. I mean, Lake Charles, for lack of a better term, has coined a power ranking for popping the balloons. And apparently, Scruff, his younger brother, has reached the top of that power ranking list because he's popped the balloon so many times on purpose.
That's really cool. That's actually really awesome.
And I'm apparently second place on that because he got the moral victory on me 4 times over at Lake Charles Scion. So, I mean, I don't know.
So while we were talking about the balloon, he switched to Ike. What do you think about him switching to Ike?
I think he's going to fight for his friends. And
Fighting his brother for his friends.
fighting his brother for his friends against his friends by his brother.
Exactly.
Luma
So-
is his long-lost brother, and he's going to fight for the friendship of
By killing him.
Gracie. Gracie in the background, the giraffe.
Exactly.
Anyway, already we're seeing some solid aerial game coming from Ike.
Yeah, I was worried about him picking a really close-up physical character, but he actually is doing really well and has the percentage lead.
Some of the delays on his moves seem to be affecting Nebula's reactions. If not that, then the reach on Ike's moves are getting Luma more often.
That's true, but as we see that, Rosalina gets a grab, but doesn't get anything really out of it.
There's that balloon, of course.
Nobody popped it though, disappointing. I expect better of them.
Ike, from an air game perspective, would like to go for the back air a lot, I'd imagine. And if he's underneath an opponent, he'd go for the up air a lot. I can't say I know too many Ike players though, so it's hard for me to say one way or another. Nice counter.
Yeah, very good counter.
Squid may want to watch out for excessive use of the counter though, because extended use of the counter will stale it and make it not do too much knockback in the long run.
Forward smash for the KO.
Without Luma, surprisingly. Nebula's trying really hard to hit the balloon, but unfortunately, he's got dexterity in most places,
Oh, no.
except for hitting the balloon. Nebula loses this round.
Darn.
Luma's taking a lot of brain damage, concussions maybe, from getting hit by that massive Ragnal sword. Nice back air.
That was good.
That back air gets Luma off the stage again.
Always important to get that off when you can.
A lot of neutral airs coming out from Rosalina too.
Yeah.
Mostly a spacing tool. And by that I mean it creates galaxies.
Oh, clever. I
Yeah,
like it.
like I told you I'd try to work it in sometimes. Nice up air. Yeah, Ike's got a lot of killing power because of that Ragnal. And Rosalina just has to rely on out mind gaming the opponent.
Especially with that dangerous down air. I'm surprised he got that. Ooh, waited for the dodge. Good read.
Spacing again with the star bits this time. I want to say that forward smash on Ike's end just a few seconds ago was a missed input. Because maybe not that one.
That-
People really wanted Luma dead.
Who doesn't?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Rosalina players don't want their Luma to go because then they'd either have to go on the defensive or just stick with it and see how they do from there. Most of Rosalina's killing power comes from Luma.
And back air for game.
Whattageek.
That's it.
Let's go on stream.
All right, I'm getting called off by Scruff to go participate in Losing Dragon.
All right, have fun.